Ni hao, ni hao, ni hao. Welcome to French Quarter Lit's commentary section. And in the background you hear Charles Mingus and Eric Dolphy in Belgium, 1964. Let me turn that off for a second. Woo. Dolphy on the trumpet. Okay, today we are going to discuss Paul Eluard selected poems, and I don't love this selection. I got this on Amazon, but it does give me a good sense of what's going on. This of the man, of the poet. He went through many phases. He was a communist, he was a surrealist. This is the latest from French Quarter Lit, my drawing of Steinbeck. And these shirts were made by Twin Sisters Publishing out here in Staten Island. I highly recommend. So this poet was recommended to me by a French-Chinese artiste, Li Fang, who I also recommend. Check her out on Instagram, and she has her own website. And I helped her edit a collection of her stuff. It was written in French, and I helped her translate it into English. So here is Paul Eluard. She recommended this guy. And I'm going to just read 4 selections that I think are worthy of notice, that you can help get a sense. It will help you get a sense of who he is. He was part of the French Resistance during the Nazi occupation of Paris and the entire country. And he was a bit of a sickly guy. He came from the middle class. He was friends with all these surrealist guys, you know, Dali, Max Ernst, and Cocteau, and all these guys. Had a series of wives. His themes were search for love and the rejection of tyranny. Okay? He was a medic in World War I. He got gassed, and he served with his father. They both served. World War I was a horrible, horrible experience for a lot of people. And but he prevailed. Okay? And okay, so what I'm going to read is 4 selections, and maybe I shall start with the quote that embodies Éluard. Okay, here we go, and this is on page 142. 142. He was born in 1895. And he died in 1952 of a heart attack. He was 56 years old. There is no total revolution. There is only perpetual revolution. Real life, like love, dazzling at every moment. There you go. That embodies him. Okay, so next one is going to be page 26, my friends. 26. Okay. And this is called La Victoire de Guernica, the Victory of Guernica. And I am going to read section 6. And I just want to say the translator Gilbert Bowen is so not great, okay? I like a more literal translation. I don't like Americanization. I want to learn about different cultures. And sometimes his selection of words is weak. Like, for example, here he said he chose the word wanted, okay, when desired was obviously the better choice. And the French word was désiré, and he chose wanted. What the fuck is that, man? You gotta choose the powerful word, the more luscious, seductive word. Don't you know this, Gilbert Bowen? Okay. Selection 6 from The Victory of Guernica. And we all know Guernica from Picasso, right? They said they wanted good relations. They rationed the strong, passed judgment on the mad, gave alms, split a penny in two. They saluted corpses, heaped courtesies on one another. They try hard. They overdo it. They are not of our kind. And then again, at the end, he uses our kind when the French word is monde. So it should have been, they are not of our world, right? So the guy, he's choosing weak language. But, we shall move on. We shall move on, okay? Then we move to page 67, if you guys are reading along in this book right here. And I'm going to read section 5. Section 5. And I call this section, I named it The Philosophy of the Ugly. The province of the heart, they said sweetly. Oh, by the way, he doesn't use any punctuation, okay? You must recognize the caesura. The province of the heart, they said sweetly. The province of love and hate and glory. We answered, and our eyes reflected the truth that gave us sanctuary. We never did begin. We always loved each other, and because we love each other, we want to free others from their icy solitude. We want, and I am saying I want, I am saying you want, and we want the light to be everlasting. Couples in the beams of virtue, couples shielded by their daring because their eyes meet, because their because their aim is in the lives of others. This is definitely his commie period. It was written in 1943 at the height of Nazi occupation. And I had no idea how bad the French suffered and why Éluard would feel misery and hate. From 1940 to 1945, 150,000 civilians died. There were 240,000 POWs. No, I'm sorry, 1.9 million POWs and 240,000 died. I thought because Paris was saved, that the whole country was saved. But no, we're talking 400,000 dead. Fucked up. Very fucked up. And my grandfather, he split, man. He was smart. Okay. And let's see. Next is, and the last, page 79. And I read this because I like it. It has a good fast rhythm. It's free verse. And it's no rhyme. Okay? It's my style. Free verse. It's got good fast rhythm. And it doesn't rely on rhyme. That's my style. Fifth gear. Gotta recognize the Caesura. It's like going to a fight with Mike Tyson. The sweetness of being alive, the sorrow of knowing. Dig that. The sweetness of being alive, the sorrow of knowing that our brothers died that we might live free. For to live and help others, to live is in the heart of all of us. Here is the night. Here is the mirror of our dreams. Here is the night. Here is the mirror of our dreams. Here is midnight, midnight, point of horror. Here is midnight, midnight, point of honor of the night, the sweetness and the grief of knowing that today we have all together compromised the night. Remember, his themes are the search for love, the rejection of tyranny. His name is Paul Eluard, and thank you, Li Fong, for recommending this French resistance poet.